Hey, how's it going? Welcome to another build video. So today I'm in the Savage Divide. I don't often build here, but I really wanted to give it a shot. So as you can tell, we're overlooking the Cranberry Bog. And yeah, so we're just right south of West-Tek, north of the Devil's Backbone. And like I said, just overlooking the Cranberry Bog there. You can really just travel to West-Tek and then go to the backside and come down the hill, and you can kind of see West-Tek and up in the sky there. So yeah, I wanted to do a little prefab build, and I wanted to use this mobile trailer that I've had for a little while that I haven't used yet. So kind of this is what I came up with, and I really wanted the trailer to be the focus of the build. There's not a whole lot actually. There's no foundations that I used. No walls actually either, except for these junk walls. So I really wanted that to be the focus. So yeah, so you walk up here. This is the only entrance. It's all barricaded. Actually, before we do that, let me walk you around the outside. So over here, I just have it fenced off, and it's nestled up right against this cliff face here. Can't really get in or out, so just that. It's even fenced off in the front of the trailer here. Around the side. I just did a lot of mixing and matching of various junk walls and fences and things like that. It's something that I've gotten used to and I really like doing now. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to get some of these fences and junk walls and stuff in the atomic shop, like, definitely do it. It just adds so much to the realism. Just helps any build really stand out. Cool. So that's kind of the outside. Inside, I just kind of, my typical MO is just to shove junk everywhere. and that's basically what I did. So over here I have just a little lookout to look down the hill. So this is a little pathway that comes up, or that there are a couple enemies I think that spawn down there, and they do come up. Like, I've had some mongrels and stuff come up, and wolves maybe, but that's about it. I haven't really seen a whole lot of other enemies, but yeah, you can sit here and keep an eye out. I have the alarm set up again, just in case. You can turn it on if you see someone coming up. Let everyone in the camp know. Over here I used one of those kind of Brotherhood of Steel looking catwalk things, and I just put a fence up next to it to kind of create a wall, and just filled it full of junk, just random stuff. Up here I have another, so I have my turret, keeps an eye out. I just have another chair you can sit and look out, and there's a little blunderbuss there if you need an extra weapon. Alright. I have the ladder going up to get up there. Some more random bits of junk, stuff like that. Over here I have my Settler Wanderer, but she's not here today, so just the guitar. Again, this is kind of overlooking, and you can see in the distance there, I don't know if you can see it, there's another camp. It's unmarked, but it's kind of like it's that camp that's surrounded by a bunch of mines. I don't know if it has a name or not, but I did try to actually build there, but you can't in adventure mode, so it kind of sucked. This is the toilet over here. I figured it's all this stuff could be run off from the toilet, because I wasn't able to fit a porta potty anywhere. Like, the land is just so uneven, and that was the biggest challenge of building here, was the uneven land. And I could have built further out into the kind of flatter area out here, but I just wanted this to be nestled up against the rock, so I didn't end up doing that. And then, yeah, just different kind of junk machines back here. This is where I have my generator and my Collectron just hanging out. Not a whole lot else going on back here. I do have it fenced off, but you can't really tell. Okay. And then obviously in the middle here I have my cooking station and, you know, a little patio table to sit at and eat. This spot was actually really hard to find things to fit here. I tried a bunch of different stuff, but the ground isn't as forgiving as other places. So I ended up just putting my shelter here, and I think it actually works pretty good. Everything else would just kind of hover on the ground, and it didn't look right, so. And my vendor. Alright, and then in back here, so yeah, just a pumpkin rack, my scrap box. It's back here. So I do have a couple crops back here, not a whole lot. Just kind of to fill out the space, make it feel a little bit more lived in. My ammo crafter, and then up here is my crafting area. So everything fit up here actually really nicely. And the fences, I'll show you that in a second, but the fences actually worked out really well up here too. So yeah, just armor workbench, a little seating area to sit and chat with people who are working. Brewery and chemistry station. And so what I did with the fences was on this prefab here, this fence sat, whoop. All right, there we go. So this fence actually sat into the prefab a little bit, so it didn't look like it was actually floating, and it allowed me to actually snap on the other ones. So you can use any of the fences here. It'll sink in just a little bit. So once you do that, then if you get it right and you get it lined up just right, then it'll let you snap and run these all along, and it actually works really well. It terminates kind of right here, right where this lip starts going, kind of curving down. And yeah, and then it worked really well. So give that a shot if you want. I did try to put up, like, I did want to do like a little, like another kind of living area up here. I just couldn't get the floors to, like the upper floors to nestle in kind of like on top of this. Like they just wouldn't do it, even if I tried with stairs and stuff. So it was just something that I couldn't figure out, and I didn't want to spend an eternity trying to figure out, so I just used the roof here. I don't know why it wouldn't let me, but if you have a better luck than me, let me know. But it was just really difficult for me to do. Otherwise, I think this actually turned out pretty good. And I put up, you know, I put up this pylon here to kind of give it a little bit of extra character, and use these as kind of, you know, lighting fixtures, these posts. I did have colored lights up there at one point, but I didn't, I took them off. So, all right, that's that. And then around this side here, let's actually go in. Okay, so I love doing curtains in the doorways, if you've noticed. I think it just gives it a lot of character. Yeah, and I filled this out like crazy as much as I could. So little bedroom here and bits and bobs, odds and ends on the shelf. Little dresser. Oh, I forgot to put magazines in there. You'll just have to imagine there's magazines there. Okay, and then in the kitchen, I merged this mushroom into the bowl to make it look like you're making mushrooms or something. And I ended up merging these fish into the table too, to kind of make it look like you've just come back from fishing. And I merged these pumpkins in together. I think it looks really cool. You know, it makes it look like you're actually gonna cook up the pumpkins. Whoa, I'm stuck. There we go. Little desk for writing, record keeping, whatever you want. Yeah, and then a nice little living room. Some fun little merges here and there. Overall, I just really dig the whole vibe of this place. You know, the interior of this trailer is like perfect for like what I need. It's like, you know, I've built just like 2 foundation camps before, and this is about, I think, 2 or 3 foundations wide or long. So it's like perfect for me, and I don't really need much else than that. And I did a lot of different work. You know, like some of my other camps, I did this the power conduit thing with hanging lights from it, and I think it just works so well here because it gives it such a nice look at night, especially. And the way I did that was this one up here is just attached, or not attached, but it's just kind of going down into sitting down into the trailer, and then I just angled it so that it hits this tree and runs into the tree. And then this one, actually both of these on each corner, what I did was, if you want to do it yourself, so all you do is you put up one of the, here, I'll show you. You put up one of the vertical ones and kind of put it into the wall just a little bit. It's not going to let me do it here because of all this stuff in the way, but you kind of put it into the wall a little bit, sink it in the wall a little bit, and then should let you just attach anything to it. So here I just attached, you know, a splitter or whatever, but it'll let you attach anything to it. And so what I did was once you attach it, you can actually take out the vertical piece and that'll stay. So once I got it to a point where it was coming and connecting with the siren, then I thought it was pretty good. So yeah, that's all I did. So yeah, that's the build. Pretty simple, really scrappy, really lore friendly. It's got a lot of character, and I just love it. It's, you know, you've seen my other builds. I just love throwing junk around and making it look really lived in and stuff like that. So yeah, I really hope you like this build, and if you do, like the video, please, and subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff. It really helps the channel. And yeah, so I'm not really sure what I'll do next, but I have some ideas, and if you have any ideas or you want to see me do something specific, definitely let me know in the comments, and I'll see if I can get to it. But yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you later. Have a good one.